These are the top things that I look at when I'm evaluating a property to purchase it for real estate investing. As a guy who's built up a multi-million-dollar real estate investment portfolio, these are the things that have worked for me, and I'm gonna get right into it. All right, guys, so my name's Kyle Claus. I'm a real estate investor, a multi-million-dollar real estate broker owner. I am an actor, entrepreneur. I have a couple businesses, and on top of that, I'm a family man, and I just like to have a good time. But in this video, I want to talk about the top things that I've looked at when I'm evaluating a property for real estate investing that have worked for me. So hopefully it'll work for you. Let's get right into it. And before we do, please take a second to go smash the like button below, and also follow if you feel like it, and hit the notification bell so you'll get notifications every time I post a new video. So guys, the first thing that I look at when I'm evaluating a property for real estate investing, and this is something that I am doing right now, so it's on the top of my mind and I'm doing it in real time. So the top things that I'm looking at are, one, the first thing is, what is the area like? So is the area somewhere where I think it has potential to grow? I think it's getting better, not getting worse. I think that there is a long-term appreciation possibility with that area. More people are moving in, it's gentrifying a little bit, getting better people in there, and where do the people work? So the location is important. Where is it in regards to schools? Where is it in regards to major cities? What is the transportation like? What is the potential for development? So I look at all that stuff, and if it doesn't really have, as long as it has some potential for that, that's a good sign. And also the fact that it's not like already as maxed out as possible. For instance, something like Manhattan. Yes, it's probably going to go up over time, and it's always a safe investment because once you're buying that, the potential for it to go drop down a lot. Now, it may have a big swing, but the long-term investment is probably going to hold pretty good. However, I like to look at things that are in areas that are a little bit it's a little bit more of a gamble. It's, maybe not like Manhattan yet. Maybe it's, what is like Manhattan, but maybe it's got the potential for, it's a little rough around the edges, but it's, the area is increasing, it's getting better, and the long-term potential is it just growing over time, I think that's what I look at better. And a lot of the times those are more affordable properties currently. So depending on your cash availability or your availability to purchase, you're probably going to want to look at those areas and be in more of an up and coming area instead of something like Manhattan or something that's already super developed already. So the second thing that I look at is, what is in the property that I think I see that maybe other people don't see, that is something that I think could be a property appreciation value over time that I can add value to. So I'll give you an example. I once bought a property that was a 2-family on the market, but when I went, I saw there was a shed in the back or building structure that used to be rented out for commercial as a hair salon actually, but it was deemed by the town as not being able to be rented out anymore. However, it had a full-on bathroom, kitchen, and enough size to either make a commercial spot or an apartment, efficiency apartment in the back. So the thing that I looked at was, well, I took a gamble on it because I didn't buy it as I needed that to be able to rent out. I took that as, oh, that's a potential down the line. Maybe the town just didn't like the people that were in there. Maybe it just wasn't able to be commercial, but it could be residential. Maybe the town was just some old school person that was going to change over, and I was going to get some new blood in there, and they were going to be cool with me doing it if I just schmoozed them the right way. Things change. Rules aren't meant to be broken, but they're meant to be bent. Maybe we could, get in there and acquire the asset and then work on that. And lo and behold, about 5 years afterwards, I ended up talking to the right person. It was a younger guy that just got appointed. I asked him if I was able to do it. He went over and checked it out. He said that yes, it had the right of egress or something that they needed, and I could totally rent that out as a residential spot. And I just renovated it and rented it out, and it's been additional rental income that has also made the property more valuable. So that was an example that I thought I saw that not really everybody else did. So the third thing that I look at when I'm evaluating a property for real estate investing is, what is the price? Is it a good price? So the way I do this is, if you're not a real estate agent, I have ability to go into the MLS and find stuff that's on the market and see what's sold in the past year. But if you're not in real estate, maybe employ somebody, get a real estate agent to help you do comps, something like that. It's worth it. Trust me. It's usually free of cost. You know, if you have a real estate friend, they'll do it for you. But what I do is I find the properties that are comparable, whether they're a single family, same lot size, a 2-family, condo, a 3-family, whatever it is, get comparable properties in the past year, because that's what the banks and the appraisers are going to be able to use, and comp them out to get apples to apples in the past year. What have things sold for? And if I can see that this property is better than I think others have sold, and I think I'm getting a better price for it, then I think I already have built-in equity. Say for instance, I am looking at a property that's $800,000 and I see other properties that have sold for $825,000, $850,000 that I think are worse properties, and I can get this one for $800,000, or even better, maybe $750,000. Then if I can acquire this for that, I think I've built in equity. I could turn around tomorrow and sell it at a higher price. That's what I look at to make sure that I'm getting a good deal. So the fourth thing that I look at is it a good investment right now? Is the property done in the condition that I don't have to put a lot of money into, and it's a good investment right now? I'm breaking even at least. I always think that if your rental income, if you're not losing money on the property, say your mortgage payment, depending on what you put down, is $5,000, and you can rent a 2-family out for $2,000 and $3,000, equaling $5,000. Combined with the tax write-offs, it's a good investment, as long as you're not going to have to dump all this money into it because it's not in good condition. If it's in good condition and you don't really have to do anything to it, and you're breaking even, then it might be a great investment if you think the area is going to appreciate. So, is it a good investment right now? Despite all the other stuff, despite the location, despite the everything else that has the potential for the price to go up, if the prices stay the same, investment based on cash flow and rental return right at this moment. So those are the top 4 things that I look at when I'm thinking about real estate investing, and I'm thinking about acquiring a property that I think you should really take into consideration. And in all honesty, just get in the game and start investing in properties. And some are going to be better than others, some are going to perform better than others, but the important thing, and do it. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I don't ask you for anything else. However, if you're in the new, feel free to contact me. We can help you get a property. Agents here in Jersey and agents in New York City that are selling properties all the time and can evaluate properties just like this to help you get a good investment. So feel free to do that, but also hit the like button, because that's all I ask for watching this video and putting this content out. And give me a follow, share this with anybody you think might be worth it. And thank you so much for tuning in. Peace!